Cheers. Nice to meet you. Dr. Louie. I'm from Beverly Hills. I'm here to be as organic and transparent as possible to show something good. There's a power to simple genuineness, not dressing up words too much, being as you are, trying to bring something forward in an earnest fashion. It's the power of what I call genuineness. And it really comes into play in psychiatry and everyday interaction. So even psychiatry is this sterile, loaded word, but really it's two people in a room in many ways. And depends on the type of work you're doing. I think psychiatry has their own style, but at least in the version of what I call good, it's important to be present in the room and have a sense of uh, attuned openness. You know, when I'm in the room with a patient, you really feel something. There's this state of quickly induced sort of trust and an instinctual awareness that the other person means well. That's a very important thing to have in and of its own, but specifically in psychiatry, one of the core features and driving more than just a principle in these talks and these expressions to you over a diversity of topics is that fully mean as best I can. I am human. I do have original sin, as it were, metaphorically, symbolically. However, I am going to earnestly and as deeply as I can be genuine for you. Diversity of important topics, areas of interest, and driving things that, in my hope, is going to induce a emergence, a fraying of, I call and field of psychiatry analysis calls vitality. It is this unit of measure for light looming, unit of measure of horsepower for an engine, a semi unit of measure, if we're going to use that word, for this huge dynamic jungle of an ancient cortex that is residing in the depth of your mind and is hopefully now sharing the ocean of genuineness with me. It sounds cheesy at times, this moral tongue and word. That's why I simply call it good psych. Good, it's just a extra O added to the word God. That majestic thing is, which I'll be very modest if I ever tiptoe around that concept and that faith that I think is not a question. There's other examples of this. And the concept of charisma, or even the Force in Star Wars. Why does that resonate with the audience so much? It hints at a very real phenomenon. Interconnecting matrix of living things, fun, juicy metaphors that resonate with something in us. You can tell when someone has a deep, warm, happy smile. That little band is happy and at grace, ready to die. I've seen it. It's demonstrably feel it. Um, Abraham in Egypt, how did he do it? Rising from slavery to greatest consultants of the pharaohs, in which he not only benefited the entirety of the civilization, all the people, all the living creatures, Jewish and regular and Egyptian and alike. There is a flow and power to that goodness, that genuineness that is important. I seek to be a modest servant of and conduit for. Others have hinted at that Gaudi in Spain is architecture, is being a conduit for nature, for God. Sagrada Familia being, what is it, 1 to 3 feet shorter than the nearest mountain out of modesty to that nature, to that God, whatever that higher order of architecture is, which is so inherent if you had a basic looking for it. But a goal and core principle is I mean you well. I'm not perfect. That I have attempted to ferret out and metabolize out as much of my uh, pride and original sin as possible, with some help from fate. We can get into that later on too. But I intend to be modest, genuine, earnest in my participation of sharing these topics in a way that I hope unlocks, unleashes, catalyzes, and cultivates the vitality in you.